Hello everybody. I am going to give you a few minutes to catch up. I think I gave you guys quite enough time and leeway. All right, here we go. Okay, let me go ahead and get on the chat. Okay. All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Looks like it's a little laggy, but let me know. Oh my gosh, happy Easter. Happy Easter. All right. Let's see. Well, exciting times, everybody. I can't even believe it. We are at the end of the first quarter for Make California Golden Again, Erin Cruz for U.S. Senate. It's pretty awesome. I am going to go ahead and really quick share this live link over here on Facebook, and maybe we can get more people on. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I have so many exciting things to share with you. I went ahead earlier and I put out there that the first quarter is ending. It ends tonight at midnight. We have just about 1 hour and 15 minutes left for the cutoff. And, you know, all of you Patriots have been so supportive. I mean, for those, you know, time, talent, treasure, everybody is just making this campaign what it is. We the people, grassroots, it's just phenomenal. And I want to thank you, every one of you. I mean, between retweeting and sharing things on Facebook and reposting, and even people giving me like the inside scoop on different stories that come out, because all of you know that I'm busy throughout the day, I'm traveling, and you know, all of you are playing such a key role in making this campaign work and operate smoothly and crushing corruption. We are going to fire Feinstein. Yes, we are. And you know, it was so funny because the first quarter is getting here, you know, and close to a close, and somebody had mentioned that they went on Feinstein's crowd pack. And I thought, you know, I wonder, I'm going to go on Feinstein's crowd pack and take a look and see. I mean, she's got I'm sure she has millions and millions of dollars in contributions, right? From grassroots activists, right? I think she has like $200 in her little crowd pack. Now, of course, I'm not saying that, you know, we can get anywhere near the level of campaign contributions right at this moment to what she has herself donated into her own account. I think she loaned herself $5 million just about a month ago towards her U.S. Senate campaign. And I mean, it's just unbelievable. Is she worried she's going to lose her seat to De Leon? Or is she worried that she's going to lose her seat to the red tsunami? The Red Wave 2018. I think that's it, quite frankly. I believe she knows that we're coming for her. That it's not going to be an easy shoe-in like she's had in the past. And she's not going to get a free ride. Poor thing. So, you know, I think we should give her a run for her money. You know, we had... there's a lot of speculation that this is not a winnable seat. This is not a viable run. She's been in office 24 some odd years, election after election after election. So, you know, the GOP and individuals, they just don't contribute very much. The effort is nil when it comes to these seats. But you know what? After seeing the momentum behind Donald J. Trump, our president, after seeing 4.5 million voters vote for him in the presidential election, that has to have her just a little weary, especially after how many people were upset that Kamala Harris won. And I believe, I really do, that we have momentum. I mean, we're not going to just ride on the coattails of Donald J. Trump, but we as a people, we see that our decision to put forth a good, strong candidate, to support a good, strong candidate works. That despite the voter fraud, despite all of the media bias, despite all of the fake polls, despite all of that liberal hate, okay, we were able to overcome. I believe it was a combination of the founding of this great nation on Judeo-Christian values, believing, having faith in a higher power, the level of unity that comes with those beliefs, and the effort. You know, faith without works is dead. We went out there, we worked hard, we unified, we got behind a candidate. And I'm not saying everybody believes in God, I'm not saying everybody's a Christian, but I'm just saying that we as a people believed that we could make something happen. And we took action. And look what happened. And if we've done it once, guess what? We can do it again. And do you know where I believe we will do that again? For my U.S. Senate seat. And when I say my U.S. Senate seat, I mean that as opposed to Feinstein's U.S. Senate seat. Because really, the truth of the matter is this, is these seats all throughout this state, all throughout the nation, are we the people's seats. Regular people. I'm not a politician. You know, I'm a regular person. I've been an activist, a writer, a mom. But what I'm saying is these are our seats. This is our country. This is our state. These are our cities. And people who want to oppress the people with an overburdening and bloated government, those individuals have got to realize that their power-hungry angles are coming to an end. Can you hear that? All of you are just blowing up my phone. It's crazy. It's just so wonderful. And I hear that all day long. All of your notifications, I get all of your messages on my phone, and I'm not able to answer every one of them. But quite frankly, I watch many of them come through, and it just inspires me. It drives me to work harder. It drives me to be a better person, to fight harder for this, for us as a people. I'm going to go ahead and look down some of the comments here. Oh, I love that. Fire Feinstein, Trish. Okay. Crush corruption. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I want to tell you, yes, Trish, it says there's only one person taking that Senate seat, and her name is Miss Erin Cruz. Yes, I will have to agree with you. But you know what, Trish, when I take that U.S. Senate seat, you know who's sitting there with me? You. All of you. Because you know what? This is the people's seat. And that seat is merely a representative, a voice that echoes across the United States Senate floor, and that person that's in that seat carries the voice of California with them. It's not about me. It's really about all of you. And I think that's something that so many people who are in Congress have just, in the United States Senate, have just lost. And I haven't. 9 years I've been a political activist, and every minute of every day that I talk to all of you drives me further, pushes me harder to be the best that I can be. And then here I am now. Okay, what is this? I know there are a lot of things in changing, but the first thing you need to change. Okay. Well, what? Okay, so Trish asks, uh-oh, I lost you. It's Trish Fan 11 asks, she says actually, I know there's a lot of things that need changing, but what is the first thing you'll change when you take that seat? Ha! Well, I was going to say term limits. I was going to say, like I said before, I've said tax. You know, finances drive America. I want to, you know, the biggest thing is we don't all know what's going on over there. I mean, really, we're limited, me, you, and everyone else, to what the media is telling us that they're doing over there in Washington, D.C. We have, of course, an agenda, which we can check every day. I usually read it in the morning. It says what they're going to be voting on or what they're going to be talking about or who's meeting. And it shows the stages of the legislation. And we're limited to kind of what is online and what the media spoon feeds us and maybe what we watch on public television. What I really want to do when I first get there is figure out what in the world is really going on. Here's the deal. One of Donald J. Trump's biggest stumbling blocks has been he doesn't know who to trust in D.C. So many are corrupted. They're giving giving recommendations and guidance based on their own personal angle, and he's doing the best he can. One thing he's lacking are all of these appointments he needs to be able to do his job. He's right. He doesn't have the Senate seats, the U.S. Senate seats, to get those appointments passed, to get him the people he needs in all of these seats, to get the job done. Okay? And that's what he needs. And so that's one item I would like to do, is to take a look at what's really going on in D.C., because I believe that's what's really important. One of the other items where you and everybody else have been talking about are immigration reform. Okay, and I really want to see what's going on in those bills. You know, there's so much that we just don't know about. So tax, immigration, and as many of you know, I am for fully funding the border wall, ending chain migration, ending birthright citizenship, and tightening the different visa loopholes which are currently there. So that's what I wanted to be able to do for you. Do you have any other questions? If you're just joining us, this is Erin Cruz for U.S. Senate, and I'm just kind of talking about the updates on the campaign, the end of the quarter, how much momentum we've gained. Go to voteerincruz.com, contribute now. We need funds to get through the state. I'm doing rallies up and down the state coming up at the end of the month, and you're going to be able to get involved. Even if you live in another state, you can volunteer in different ways, organizing, tweeting, social media, sharing, networking, and organizing. Everybody can help in some way. So be sure to go to voteerincruz.com and sign up for the newsletter. I don't spam you. Today I think I sent out an email. I sent out an email a day or two ago. As a matter of fact, I got 3 emails from Trump today for contributing as well. So everybody's probably seeing those in their inboxes. Contribute now. But it really does matter. It really does help. Okay, so Trish Van is back. Okay, it says, I would love to see you be one of the President Trump's confidant. Yes. You know, that's one of the biggest things, is who can this man trust? Pretty much everybody's been corrupted. I mean, not everybody. We have Mike Lee, Ted Cruz, and others who are obviously really, really solid individuals. But, you know, he really is in a spot out there, and he can't trust me, obviously. Build the wall and no DACA. You betcha, no DACA. Ooh, VP. Yeah, I would still be in the Senate seat, and I don't know that we would be in a position where we would want it, when I win the Senate seat, give it up. You know, it's such a valuable seat. We haven't had a Republican in a Senate seat in over 2 decades. So, you know, it is an important role to play, one that I would take very seriously, and I believe that actually, you know, it's probably more valuable for me to be in that seat to consider any other position. Okay. Joseph Sosh says, I live in Texas. How can I help? Well, Joseph, you can sign up on our voteerincruz.com for emails. We're going to be doing phone banking, something that once we have it all dialed in, you'll be able to do from home. And if you're on social media, for example, you can share these videos. You can also tell people about the campaign, because here's the thing. It's not 1980s. We have social media. You can share with people. And also, you may have friends or family who are from here, or you may know people who live here. And everybody knows, it seems like everybody knows somebody who's in California or from California or something. So, you know, spread the good word. It's all about communication and sharing good, solid information. Okay. So, well, I believe I wanted to give you one more update. We are, and I don't know if you've seen this, but we are doing Make California Golden Again rally. It's in Huntington Beach, and if you have been following it all, the DOJ's lawsuit against lawlessness here, including Feinstein, including all of these politicians. And so now the DOJ is suing California to hold them accountable and hold them to the wall on the federal immigration laws. Now the cities are opting out of some of these bills that are in place, and I was just reading that actually one of the bills, I want to say it was, and I don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe one of the bills was written by De Leon, who's also running for Senator Dianne Feinstein's seat. And it protects sanctuary cities and illegals. And this opt-out basically holds the cities in a place where they can defend themselves and protect their citizenry from this overreaching legislation which puts the citizens at risk, and by protecting illegal aliens, and I call them illegal aliens because that is actually the proper term. We do not use soft speak around here. We call them what they are. They're illegal aliens. And, you know, in any case, so this bill that De Leon put forward is allowing for the protection of these individuals, and then now the cities are opting out. And they are joining one by one, in strong fashion actually, they're joining the lawsuit that the DOJ currently has going on against the state of California. Well, I believe one of those states is Monday is going to be, not one of those states, I believe one of the cities is on Monday going to be holding a meeting, I believe at 6 p.m., Huntington Beach. You can look it up online. We will be actually holding a rally in Huntington Beach at a park. You can go on our events page, voteerincruz.com, to look it up. You can also go on our Facebook page and look it up. Make California Golden Again rally. We're going to be holding it next Saturday on the 7th from 11 to 1 p.m. We want people to come out. We want what I want. This is a rally put on by Erin Cruz for U.S. Senate for my campaign. I want to join the people. I want to celebrate. It is a campaign event. I want to be there with you. I want something positive because you know what? This is the thing. The left is so negative. They're so negative, and they just want to tear us down, rip apart our state, get us discouraged. You know, oppression, oppression, oppression. No. You know what? This is our state. These are our cities. These are our communities. This is our family. I want to celebrate that. I want to celebrate America first. I want to celebrate cities and towns in our state where we can, as citizens, as families, as legal immigrants, as visitors here even, legal visitors here, can even, you know, live in peace. National security is a top priority. Okay, that's why earlier I mentioned immigration as being one of the top priorities, because really that's what it comes down to. That's what the government is there for, national security. And so we want to celebrate the momentum behind Donald Trump taking the presidency, taking the momentum behind this movement to support Donald Trump and his lawsuit through the DOJ against the state of California and supporting the citizens' need for strong national security. We want to support that positive momentum. We want to support the citizens' desire to be protected. You know, and that's what this rally is about. Positive, pro-America, pro-citizen, pro-safety, pro-family get together. So what I would like to see in Huntington Beach on Saturday, what I envision is I'll be speaking. I've invited many other speakers as soon as I have that finalized list, and I have some really great ones secured right now. I mean, I believe that you're going to be really super impressed and have a really great time when you come out to see the event and to socialize and celebrate. But what I want to see other than some of these individuals who be speaking are the citizens. I want to see American flags. I want to see California state flags. I want to see Trump flags. Wow, wouldn't it be great if we had Erin Cruz for U.S. Senate flags? But the whole point is patriotism, and you know, bring your political signs, make homemade signs to voice your First Amendment. Speak. You can talk about things. It'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of great energy. It's going to be 2 hours. So let me take a look here and see what y'all have said. Yes, yes, Joseph. Oh, thank you. You must win, is what Joseph says right now. Now, Trish Fan says, America first and America first is important and illegal aliens can't stand in the way. No, not only can they not stand in the way, but actually, as a matter of fact, what I'm not sure if you're aware, Trish, is in the omnibus bill, there was a provision that limited ICE and their ability to detain more than a certain number of illegal aliens. And that's wrong. The fact of the matter is this, is that when somebody is here illegally and they're breaking the law by being here illegally, we should be able to detain them, process them, and deport them. Period. End of story. There shouldn't be a limit on how many illegal aliens we deport. And so we have some serious problems, but we also have a lot of solutions. And we have to put America first. We have to put citizens first. Because you know what? All of these people who have come here over the years, my family, your families, all of them have come here for opportunity. We must secure that opportunity for future generations. For my children who are grown, who will one day have their own children, for their children's children. So it is essential that we protect that. Okay, so I am going to touch on one last thing. So we touched on the rally. let me see here. I was going through the list of what people really want throughout the state as far as resources were concerned. Okay. I'm hearing that a lot of people want yard signs, they want bumper stickers, and they want to get out the vote. Okay? Now let me go ahead and put this up there. Hold on. Let me just tweak this real quick. Okay. A lot of people have asked for yard signs. A lot of people have asked for bumper stickers. A lot of people have asked for T-shirts. You know, all of this costs money and funding. Uh-oh. Can you still hear me? Hello. Can everybody hear me? I'm not sure if you can hear me. The video says it's having a hard time. Can you hear me? Okay, good. So everybody says they want yard signs, T-shirts, bumper stickers, yada, yada, yada. Now, some people have said, well, we don't want bumper stickers because we don't put bumper stickers on our car anymore. You tell me, which do you want? Because, you know, I believe yard signs are really important, and I need to know, you know, where all of you stand. This is your campaign. The funds need to go to what you want, and that's very important to me. So please voice your opinions. I was going to send yard signs down to San Diego, LA, Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Imperial Valley, all the way up to Sacramento, and then all the way up to the northernmost part of the state, and have them dispersed from there, and get them out to the people that way. And then as far as bumper stickers are concerned, do people really want bumper stickers anymore? I don't know. I don't know that I'd put a bumper sticker on my car. Anyway, if you guys let me know and you're really serious, I will get the bumper stickers. But I just don't want to waste not taxpayer dollars, but contribution money. And then I think there was one last thing. Let's see what's on the agenda. Okay, I need some volunteers in the different cities, people who can come out to events with me and help me. I have a few for some of the bigger events, but we are going to be doing this huge, huge, huge rally tour coming up. And they're going to be pop-up, and they're all up and down the state. So if you are in California, definitely get signed up. I'm going to need hands on deck. If you're out of the state and you still want to help, you can help organize the events from remote locations by making phone calls and setting up different parts of these events and helping us organize that way. I would love to have that help. So be sure to email. You know, not a lot of people email us, but when they do email us, it's very helpful. Email outreach@voteerincruz.com. That's outreach@voteerincruz.com. Put volunteer in the subject line and let us know what time you have available, if you're only available remotely or if you're available on the ground, and where you're available at. And then we can figure out how to fit you into the campaign, because seriously, we have several thousand volunteers right now, but this is a huge, huge, huge state, like giant state. I mean, think of it this way. California is now the 5th largest economy in the world. I mean, it's not operating like it because it's dysfunctional. But if it were removed from the United States of America, it is, and aside from the economy portion of it, it's a huge state. So as many people as possible. If we all do a little bit, and by the way, it's the same thing with contributions. If every single Trump voter contributed $10, that's 4.5 million people donated $10, that's $45 million. And I'm not saying I need $45 million, but do you know that one commercial can cost tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars? And so we need to start putting advertising out and reaching certain demographics. So we definitely need, the contributions. And I am not taking big donor money for this campaign in terms of special interests and corporations, because I believe that this is the people's campaign. And while it would be easier, especially for a U.S. Senate run, to go ask corporations for money, I don't believe you want that necessarily. I believe that there's enough of you and me and other God-fearing patriots that can muster up $10. I'm mustering up my car all over this state, running around everywhere to get to all of these functions and flying places and whatnot. We could all contribute a little bit and make this happen. So, but it takes this much, from each one of us. And I believe that we can do that. We don't have to take big interest like De Leon. We don't have to take corrupt money like Senator Dianne Feinstein. We don't. The power of the people is where it's at. Because do you know what? What it comes down to is we need the votes. The only way we'll, be able to do that is, one, with the funding, but two, when we have campaign that's based on grassroots activists, you, me, and other people, we will know we have the votes because we have the backing of the people, and it'll show that financially too. So please go to voteerincruz.com, learn more about the campaign. In the next few days, I will have a new FAQ up, because what's happened is people are wanting a lot more information on my stance, our positions as a campaign, and priorities. So I want to provide an area where all of you volunteers, when you tell somebody about the campaign, you can say, oh yeah, no, there's this awesome patriot and she's running for U.S. Senate. You'll find out all about her on voteerincruz.com. Go to her FAQ page and they'll be able to go there and pretty much almost everything that they could think of asking about our positions will be there. Of course, there's, so many particulars about these serious subjects that we can't cover them all, but at least it'll give them a good idea of whether or not they can back the campaign or not. Okay, so we're working on that, and that's almost done. All right, so I am excited. I'm excited for the rally coming up. I'm excited for the momentum behind the ending the sanctuary state. I'm excited about all of the patriots who've been standing with me and fighting over the last few weeks. I've been fighting back against the Park and Rec. I've been fighting back about the insider establishments types. I don't talk about it much here online, but it's out there. I'm fighting. I'm working for you. And just make sure you stand with me. Stand for me, and I will stand with you, okay? Thank you for everything. And Sal Aguilar, please, I see you say here that you want to help. Please go online, voteerincruz.com, and get signed up to volunteer. You can also contribute. $5, $1, $2, anything helps. If you can't contribute financially, time and talent are two other ways that are very valuable, priceless actually. Get involved that way. All right, everybody, thank you for your support. Make sure you share this video after it's through. You can cut, you can strip it, you can cut it up, you can make clips of it. I'm all about getting out the word, valuable information to the people. Do it, share it, get this message out there. I love California. I believe in our beautiful state, and I believe in our beautiful people. And I know we can win. All right? So let's do this. Let's make California golden again, and let's fire Feinstein. God bless all of you. Thank you again for your support. Take care.